Is the dog have stronger than the snake? So anyhow, today I have to go to outside, eat something special. See that, right? It's just only one animal just pull you to go somewhere. It's no problem. It's not a big problem. Sometimes just a sick animals, they just want to go their way, right? Just a monkey, like to think about something, like to jump, right? It's the wild dogs, like to sleep. I will sleep. Why I cannot sleep? I'm just thinking so much. You get angry with yourself sometimes, right? Now, 10 p.m. already. Now, 11 p.m. already. Why I cannot sleep today? I just think so much about it. Who think that? Monkey. Right? Monkey is thinking about it. But your wild dog don't want to sleep, right? Want to sleep, you cannot sleep. You see that they fight each other, right? But you have to take responsibility about, this six animal, just hold the rope. And maybe the dog, when it is very hungry, want to eat something. Want to eat something. This is the dog. So one dog want to eat, hungry. This dog. The wild dogs want to sleep. Sometimes when you eat something, you want to sleep, right? Think about it. Just one dog want to eat, one dog want to sleep. What do you have to do? Sometimes, you want to sleep, and you still eating. Just turn on the TV. Just would like to watch what news today, what special thing today. Follow the snake, right? Follow the snake, right? So it's not enough, right? You turn on the music, just listen. During your eating, right? You watch TV, just follow the snake, and turns the music on, just listen, just play the music, right? Just follows the crocodile, right? And sometimes you just walk outside, or open your door or your or window for the fresh air, for your nose, right? Or your bird. Sometimes maybe use a spray or perfume, or make the have good smell. So every day, the 6 animals cause your problem. You have to serve them, right? Treat them very well. And then, if you don't know you are a slave of these 6 animals, you don't want to go somewhere. Maybe you attach to this snake, this crocodile, this bird, this dog, this white dog, this monkey. See that? The nature of our eye, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind, it looks like the 6 animals. We have to take care of them, serve them, unknowingly, unconsciously become their slave. So that's why we have to learn the nature of our body, right? Our eye, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind. And then, now we know that. I will not follow the desire of this 6 animals, right? So for the seeing, just I don't want to watch the movies. That is waste my time. I don't want to go to the concerts, go to the cinema, go to the show. just waste my time, waste my money. This means you has not become the slave of the snake anymore. That's why we have to develop our wisdom to get good knowledge, good ideas, and then we can become the boss of this animal. Otherwise, still becomes the slave of these animals. Most people think about it. 99% of people just becomes the slave of this sixth animal, become the slave of eye, ears, nose, tongue, mind, and bodies. Right? That's why our life is prolonged in cycle of rebirth. But there is no end. Have to be reborn again and again. Right? Even the daily life, we have to work so hard, we have to suffer about something we have to do, or even it's unwholesome action, even against the law, they do that. Yeah. Because they have become the slave of these six animals. Right? Just nama rupa pacaya sala yatanam. Yes. Yeah. And when you can see this means that you don't have to follow the snake, right? But maybe you still have 5 animals. Still have 5 animals. No? Some didn't want to do anything. They don't want to see anything. They didn't want to hear anything. They don't like any smell. They don't enjoy about the eating. But they enjoy for sleep. Sleep maybe over 10 hours a day. They like to sleep. Now some go to work, come back, and sleep. And get up, eat something, go to work. And some didn't want to see anything, they don't hear anything, they don't any good smell, no, they don't want to eat so much, they don't want to sleep, they just want to think, just thinking all the time. They enjoy for the thinking, right? If someone says, please eat, come and eat breakfast or lunch. Don't come this time. I was just thinking about something. Something like that. Just the end, just thinking, right? Thinking. Some even whole night cannot sleep. Right? Just thinking. That's why ayarana, nama rupa pacaya salayarana here, because just dependent on nama, rupa, mind and matter, arise 6 bases. Right? Nama rupa here, where's nama here? 52 mental factors, yadasika, right? Rupa here, the 4 primaries or 6 bases. Or here 6 bases, right? Just means you get all 28 rupas. It's their realities. When you have mind and matter, this mind and matter, vinyana pacaya nama rupang, right? We have rebirth consciousness. When you have rebirth consciousness, you have Jirasika mental factors and rupa rise together with this rebirth consciousness and become nama rupa. Because of this nama, we have nama rupa, and then we get ayarana. Because you have mind and body, right? You have just the nama rupa, and then you have eye, right? Eye, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind. That's ayatana. Here, because there are nama, rupa, and nama rupa as condition, the sixth base here. Sixth base is mean nama. It's nama. Someone who go to be reborn as the formless sphere. Only have nama, right? Nama. This nama, because nama as condition, the sixth base arises. The sixth base was the sixth base. The last one, eye, ears, nose, tongue, mind, body, and mind. Just mind. Mind base. For the arupa, formless sphere, just mind base. That's why the sixth base is called mind base. Right? Mind base. For asanya satta, mindless being, how many base? Mindless being. They don't have eye sensitivity, they don't have ear sensitivity, they don't have nose sensitivity, they don't have tongue sensitivity. They don't have just body sensitivity, they don't have mind. For a mindless being. See that? No eye, no ears, no tongue, no body, and no mind. Except form sphere and formless sphere. Generally, in our sentient sphere, you see, that's our human being. Normally we have six bases: we have eye, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind. For a normal, you can get six, mostly, right? Six irana, six bases for our human being, for angel. And for our human being, someone's no eye, someone's eye sensitivity, someone no ear sensitivity. It depends on that person. And for the Brahma, form sphere. Do you remember that? We already studied at chapter 3. How many spaces you can get? They have eye sensitivity, they have ear sensitivity, right? But they don't have nose sensitivity, they don't have tongue sensitivity, they don't have body sensitivity. For the Brahma, they don't have three, right? But they have mind. They have eye, ears, and mind. No, nose, tongue, body sensitivity. That they have form, right? They have the form of their nose, their tongue, and body, but they don't have sensitivity. It's not useful for them. Right? Therefore, the eye sensitivity and ear sensitivity is to be able to pay homage to the Buddha or Arahants, the Holy One, to listen the teaching, the Dhamma, to practice meditation, to gain the liberation. So, for what play, what beings, what kind of ayana they have, that we already studied at chapter 3. Here, I just would like all of you to know that because of This nama rupa, dependent on this nama rupa, this arise salayana, 6 external bases and 6 internal bases. When you have eye, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind, and then just the external basis, just the form, the color. See that, right? You hear the sound, you get the smell, you get the taste, you get touch, you get to know about the mental object. But here, sa larana is mean 6 internal bases. Just take it like that. At chapter 7, we study how many arana? 12, right? 12 ayatana. Just eye, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind, and colors, right? Sounds, the odors, the taste, the touch, and a mental object. And the reality here, as you see here, very easy, right? Easy. And go to another link. Sa layarana pacaya paso. Because there are 6 bases and 6 fold bases as condition, contact arises. Just briefly, you can say that dependent on 6 sense bases arises contact. Passa, right? Passa. Here for the salarana, 6 arana, we already know that. Here passa here. Passa is contact. This contact is not mean it's the 2 items impact together, each other. It's not meant like that. Here passa here. Oh, please note that the passa here is the impact of eye sensitivity and visible object and eye consciousness is called is passa, contact. See that, right? This the impact of these 3 is called passa. Eye sensitivity, visible object, and eye consciousness. This combination of these 3 are called passa, right? In the same way, ear sensitivity, sound, and ear consciousness is called passa, right? For nose sensitivity and the smell, odor, right? And nose consciousness, this impact of these 3 is called passa. And tongue sensitivity, taste, and tongue consciousness, the impact of these 3 called passa. And body sensitivity, tangible object, and body consciousness, the combination of these 3, the impact of these 3 is called passa, right? And mind as mental object, called dhamma object, right? An object, and mind consciousness, the impact of these three is called phassa. No, not mind sensitivity, it's mind. It's manarana, not sensitivity, mind. Mind is like because mana in Pali, mana is mind. Mind here is manarana because eye based because chakharana, right? Ear based sodarana. The nose based because ganayarana, tongue based because jinvayarana, the body based because kayarana, the mind based because manayarana. Manayarana. This manarana is mind. It's mind. When you die, you cannot feel anything because you have mind. Even you close your eye, close your, your ears, your nose, your mouth, you can think about this mental object. Can appear to your mind, right? It's the mind and this the mental object. When they get impact, and that's mental consciousness. Mind consciousness, right? And then maybe wholesome consciousness, maybe unwholesome consciousness. It depends on your attention, right? So in body called mind, because it's mind and mental object and mental. As the mind consciousness, the impact of these three is called phassa. Is briefly is the impact of the three sensory organs, right? Sensory organs, eye, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind, and 6 objects, right? And 6 consciousness. Eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue consciousness, body consciousness, and mind consciousness. The impact of these 3, right? Just sensory organs, object, and consciousness. It's called phassa. That's why here we are salayarana pacaya phassa. This phassa here is the vividly experiencing the object. Right? When it's like your eye, you see the object, visible object, and as eye consciousness arises, right? This combination of these 3 called phassa. It's not 2 items touch each other, it's called phassa. This mental phassa, right? Mental phassa. Here, the phassa here, their reality here is the eye contact. See that, right? Eye contact means eye, in Pali they call jaku sampassa, but English just the eye contact. When your eye sensitivity and visible object and eye consciousness get impact, we call eye contact. In the same way, ear contact, nose contact, tongue contact, body contact, and mind contact. The 6 contact, right? It depends on this eye, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind. Let's start eye contact here. Phassa. Phassa is Jitasika, right? Phassa. We already studied about the phassa. We can impact with the nature of just our mind. This phassa is one kind of mental factors. Remember that phassa is universal mental factors. Whatever consciousness arises, this phassa just associate with this consciousness all the time. When I consciousness arises, how many mental factors arise together? 7, right? 7 universal mental state. 7. Among 7 is phassa too, right? Phassa. That's why you call here eye consciousness, eye contact, phassa concomitant with the 2 jagu vijnana citta. 2, we have 2 eye consciousness, right? This unwholesome resultant consciousness and wholesome resultant consciousness. We have 2 jagu vijnana, eye consciousness. And whatever, either one arises, this phassa associated with this eye consciousness all the time. See that, right? Ear contact, ears, the nose contact, tongue contact, body contact, and mind contact. This mind contact here, phassa concomitant with the mundane resultant consciousness. How many mundane resultant consciousness? 32, right? 32. Whatever the one of those arises, this phassa associated with this consciousness all the time is called mind contact. What is the 6 bases here? Here, eye base, see that, right? Ear base, nose base, tongue base, body base, and mind base. And mind base is manayarana, right? It's the mind. What's the object? 6 objects, right? Visible, data base here, right? Sound base, odors or flavors, tangible, and Dhamma base. Dhamma base is the mental object. Right? You can see, if you close your eye, you can see the form, picture, view, which is not get by your eye, it's by your mind, right? Because mental object. After we have this 6 bases, we will get the 6 phassa, 6 contact, eye contact, and so on. And another one, phassa paccaya vedana. Here, phassa paccaya vedana. Because there is contact as condition, feeling arises. See, become very important for everyone. Dependent on phassa arises, feeling. Alright? How many kind of feelings? 3 or 5. Regarding about your body, how many one? 2. What are they? Pleasant feeling, right? And unpleasant feeling. Maybe you feel comfortable, this pleasant feeling about your body, right? It's not comfortable about your body, get hurt, and then unpleasant feeling. Just 2 feelings for a body. Right? just for the body, for the mind. For the mind. Regarding about your mind, how many kind of feeling? 3. Some feel happy. Somanasa, right? Pleasurable feeling. Some feel unhappy. Displeasurable feeling. Regarding about your mind, right? It's not about your body, about your mind. Just think about something, maybe you feel happy, maybe unhappy. There's a pleasurable feeling and unpleasurable feeling. Some neutral feeling. Right? So we have 5 kinds of feelings. Right? And briefly, we can start comprise into 3 kinds of feelings. Dukkha, sukha, upekkha. Right? The feelings, the good feelings, just regarding about mind and body, we as one, sukha vedana. Right? Sukha vedana. Just a pleasurable feeling. And regarding about the mind and body, what is it's not good feelings, what we call dukkha vedana, right? Unpleasurable feeling. Dukkha vedana. And neither pain nor happiness, called neutral feeling. Just 3 feelings. So, phassa depend on this phassa, eye contact. When your eye contact, and then arises vedana. What kind of vedana? Is the object, right? Phassa is the combination of these 3, right? Eye sensitivity, a visible object, eye consciousness. Eye consciousness, what kind of vedana? Remember, eye consciousness. Upekkha, right? Upekkha. Coming by upekkha vedana. But after just eye consciousness, receives, or this eye sensitivity receives the good, just desirable object. What feeling? Pleasurable feeling. Sukha, right? Sukha. Pleasurable feeling. Oh, I like this. I enjoy it. I'm very happy about that. This pleasurable feeling. If the object is the unpleasurable, this undesirable object, and then it becomes dukkha. Dukkha vedana. Right? This pleasurable feeling arises. If this object, this average, it's not so good, it's not so bad, and then becomes neutral feeling. You go somewhere, you see many things. You should not be so happy or for every object, just something we're very happy about, something very unhappy about that, right? Or mostly just a neutral feeling. We just see, right? This neutral feeling. So these feelings come from what? Come from where? Come from phassa. If you close your eye, you cannot see anything, and you cannot get any feeling. Right? You cannot get any feeling. So, if you close your ear, you don't hear any sound, and then you don't get any feeling. Just the feeling is not come by itself. It depends on the phassa. Phassa is the cause, right? Vedana as the effect. in the same way, about our ears, our nose, about our tongue, about our body, right? About our mind. See that? Our nose also. See that? Is the have good smell, the sukha vedana, right? Arises. Is the bad smell, a dukkha vedana. It's normal, just ubekha vedana. About food, about eating, about the tongue, same thing. It's very tasty, delicious food, and you like that, become sukha vedana. Right? Sukha vedana. As if this undesirable object is the one you don't like, it's become dukkha vedana, unpleasurable feeling. Or just normal, it's the neutral feeling. Just about your tongue, about your body, about your body's mean, about the place you sleep, the place you sit, or the clothes you wear, disregarding about your body is comfortable, if you like that, the sukha vedana. If you don't like that, it's dukkha vedana. It's just normal, just neutral feeling. About your mind, you don't see anything, you don't hear anything, just think about something. It's mental object, right? Mental object is the mind and mental objects get impact, right? And then you feel very happy about something. That's become sukha vedana. Maybe you smile. Just only you, no one hit you, right? You think about something in the past, what you experienced, come across, and you feel get angry, maybe you cry, just by yourself. Just become dukkha vedana, right? Dukkha vedana. Sometimes just a normal, neutral feeling. So this feeling is not, steady. It's not steady. Or for example, you watch TV. When you watch TV, this becomes about the eye contact, right? Just phassa bhajya vedana. You see good picture, the one you like, you feel very happy. Oh, I like that. Maybe you smile. You mean you laugh, right? It's like 1 minute, another 1 minute, maybe you cry. Oh, I'm sorry about them. Or you see the news, something like that. I'm very sorry about them. Maybe you cry. As we watch the movie, the story, the sad story, something like that, right? Sometimes maybe you're happy, sometimes you feel sad about that. Just during the 1 minute, maybe your mind change, different feeling. From pleasurable feeling, it's become unpleasurable feeling, or maybe become neutral feeling. Just your feelings just arising in this being. Just keep changing all the time. So when we practice meditation, we understand it, right? When it's practice meditation, during the 1 minute, so we have good concentration. That firstly, I just normal, just neutral feeling, and that's maybe you are proud of yourself. You feel very happy, pleasurable feeling, and later on, regarding your body or regarding about your thinking, you feel sad, feel unhappy, right? During 1 minute, your mind is changing, your feelings are changing all the time. It's about the feeling. See that, right? Regarding about the sound, right? The smell, the taste, the touch, the mental object, the same. Depend on this object, your mind also. Your consciousness may be wholesome, may be unwholesome. Here is talking about feeling, just feeling, associated with So every consciousness has the feeling, Vedana, as we with them, right? Vedana is one kind of universal mental state. So what kind of consciousness arises this Vedana as the other term? See, maybe Sukha, maybe Dukkha, or maybe Upekkha. But this feeling is impermanent. We see that impermanent. It's very clear, right? Very clear. Especially for meditator, it's very clear. This Vedana just arises in this being. Here, I would like all of you to know that when you sit meditation, you feel pain. Why you feel pain? Your body and or another things, maybe two kind of things impacts together. Long term, and you feel hurt, and you feel pain, you feel numb. This what kind of Vedana? Phassa Paccaya Vedana. This is Dukkha Vedana. Oh, you feel very sad about that, unpleasurable feeling. This feeling is not means the Vedana all the time. It's not like that. As we already study about this chapter 1 and chapter 2, right? This Vedana associated with what kind of consciousness? So just think about your mind. What consciousness? When you sit meditation, you see, you feel, you experience the Vedana. This what kind of Vedana? It's the painful feeling, it's the Dukkha Vedana, right? This Dukkha Vedana, this in rootless consciousness, Dukkha Sakadang Kaya Vijnana, right? Dukkha Sakadang Kaya Vijnana, regarding about your body, yes, this feeling. When it has this feeling, it depends on your attention. You think you don't care about this feeling. You know about the reason of this feeling because you sit longer, and then the feelings arise. This feeling is not only just a Vedana arise all the time. No, it's not last long. Just a feeling arise, and this be another new feelings come. Right, the old feelings go, the new feelings come. But very fast. That's why we just think that I have this suffer this bad feeling. So that's for 1 hour. Maybe you think 1 hour. It's not last for 1 hour. Every moment just arising in this feeling. You know that, right? You know that. According to your knowledge, according to your meditation, your wisdom, you know that. Who know that? Wisdom. This wisdom, where is this wisdom? Panya, right? Panya is the one kind of Cetasika, mental factors. This Panya associated with this great wholesome consciousness. Four. Right, meditation is wholesome consciousness, right? Great wholesome consciousness, Mahakusala. Four. One of those. Now, you see the Vedana, impermanency of this Vedana arises in this feeling. Who know that is the Mahakusala, great wholesome consciousness, accompanied by wisdom. So if you know this the Vedana just arising in this feeling, you don't have to attach to this Vedana. Otherwise, you say, Why is it last so long? Why is it come to disturb me? Just depend on the wise attention, right? It's unwise attention, and you get angry with the situation. When you get angry with the situation, what you suffer right now, what kind of consciousness arises at that moment? Unwholesome dosa, right? Dosa, get angry. Oh, why I have to suffer like that? Domanasa, just dosa, or unwholesome consciousness rooted by evil, just arises. So, I would like to just Vedanas, just suffering, go away. You have the desires to let this Vedana, dukkha Vedanas go away. This desire, what kind of consciousness? Lobha, right? Lobha. See, lobha, dosa. And you just say Vedana is just a Vedana. Right? Vedana is a feeling, just feeling. It's not last long, it's not permanent. Just rise in this being, just or realize their nature. You know by your concentration, by your wisdom, there is rising and disappearing. You know that. Just become wholesome consciousness. So depend on our wise attention. If things the right way, what you come across, even the bad feeling, this pleasurable feeling, it's become wholesome consciousness. See that, right? Become wholesome consciousness. Even you say it's a good thing, maybe you see movie or watch the TV, just the TV, you see the person, maybe pretty, handsome, maybe you like them. What kind of object? The desirable object, the one you like. But if you don't have just a wide attention, maybe attached to them, and it becomes unwholesome consciousness, right? Just unwholesome consciousness arises, depend on this good object, even the good object, desirable object. If you lack of wise attention, it become unwholesome consciousness. So we have to study about our mind, right? Don't let our minds go to unwholesome consciousness. Tries to guide our mind to stay in the wholesome consciousness. We have the weapon, we have the technique, So what kind of things arises in our eye, ears, nose, tongue, body and mind. Just impermanent, just temporary. If you notice that just temporary, just impermanent, know their nature, you don't have to attach to them. Whatever they show you, you just see it, realize it, and pass. Right? So that's why we need to practice meditation to understand about our mind, about our body, about our feelings. And the more you practice, the more you understand. The more you understand, the more you close to your spiritual goal. Then your mental defilements are eradicated step by step. Go for today. So we study about Vedana, Phassa Paccaya Vedana, right? Phassa Paccaya Vedana. These are Vedanas arise because of Phassa. We know the reason, we know the cause. And Vedana here, feeling born of eye contact, right? Feeling born of ear contact, nose contact, tongue contact, body contact, and mind contact. There's a feeling here, Vedana, feeling here, feelings concomitant with the 32 resultant consciousness. Just only taking 32 resultant consciousness here. Because Vedana is the result, it's not the cause. Right? You feel something, Vedana is the cause of wholesome and unwholesome consciousness. Study about that, right? In rootless consciousness, yeah, we study that unwholesome resultant consciousness 7, the wholesome resultant consciousness 8. This resultant consciousness, vipaka, the effect of this wholesome and unwholesome. That's why there's a feeling. This feeling not the cause here. Feeling is taken as a result, right? The result of wholesome and unwholesome. That's why we take. Taking here feeling on, feelings, the concomitant with the 32 resultant consciousness. Or we can call it the mundane resultant consciousness. We have 36 resultant consciousness, right? Including 4 phala. We have 4 magga, 4 phala, right? Phala and vipaka, the same. It's the result of just the wholesome, right? Phala. Some we call phala citta, supramundane or resultant consciousness. He sees that 32 just a mundane resultant consciousness, 32. Here just taking only 32. It's not regarding about the phala citta. Right? Next links the Vedana Paccaya Tanha. Because there is a feeling as condition, craving arises. For this link, it's very important for meditator. We have to discuss about this Vedana Paccaya Tanha in detail. As normal person, if you don't know, have knowledge about meditation, just Vedana Paccaya Tanha, it's good Vedana, just become Tanha, craving. It's not for everyone. For meditator, this Vedana Paccaya can become Panya, right, wisdom. So for this case, let us discuss about that, study about that next week. Okay, for today, let us stop here. Just thank you. Do you have any question? What is talking about so far? Okay. Okay, we'll see you next week.